This is your soulful guide for Pisces new moon, and my message for you is that you are perfect as you are. You are love, happiness, peace, bliss, fulfillment. In this video, you will receive guidance how to release the past. Pisces is usually known for karma, past, and basically, yeah, that's about it. How do you go about releasing past and have a fresh new beginning in this new moon? And to do that, you will have 3 magical cards to help you. And I suggest you pick one. Number 1, 2, or 3. Once you pick your card, notice it, because this card is the one that will give you the most value out of this video. So now, pay attention. If you pick number 2, this will become your future. And if you pick number 3, this will become your present. So there we go. So 3 cards, and again, remember which one is the one that you picked. That's the most important card for you this month to help you to be as you are, perfect and love and loving, and to have a new beginning. So let's start with this one. If you pick this card, which is your past, what to really let go. Like in this case, your new beginning will come from focusing on letting go. So, and before I show you this card, I want to really allow you to participate. And as soon as you see the card, I want you to pay attention. What's the first thing you see? And then, once you notice what's the first thing, that thing symbolically is the thing that gives you, again, the most leverage, the most meaning. Pay attention to that perspective, if I mentioned. And second, pay attention where your eyes get drawn. What seems to be the most important thing? That's also important to acknowledge in this card. So let's get going. So for this Pisces new moon, so let me check the lighting here, and so yeah, for this Pisces new moon, thing to let go is, well, being too dreamy or being not dreamy enough. Because each of us have different place where we are on a scale of dreaminess. And trying to put this setup. So each of us have different scale, because imagine there's a scale. It's a minus and there's a plus, extreme, and there's a balance in between. There's nothing wrong with being in either of the extremes, like completely logical, no dreams, and completely ungrounded, all about dreams, nothing to do with reality. And both of them have their use cases. And this card is basically inviting you to assess, where do you stand? Where do you stand with your dreams? Do you actually have a standing? Do you have any dreams? Assess and then connect with your heart and ask yourself, is this how I truly want it to be? And once you know, then follow the guidance, because you might want to change where you stand. You want to be centered and balanced within. So if what thing that really sticks out to you is this lady, kind of a water lady, hanging upside down, then the most important thing for you to remember this month, this new moon, is to, well, take a look at things from other perspective. Don't take things at face value, and shift the perspective and allow yourself to be a bit more extraordinary, a bit more out there. Like, yeah, take a new path, take a new perspective, and see how it goes. Allow emotions to flow. If the thing that really excites you and draws attention are these icicles and like the snowflakes in this picture, then the thing about you is, remember, you are like water, but water can get quite cold depending on temperature, and there's beauty in coldness, and it's embracing all there is. So again, and if it's getting too cold for you, then realize, well, it's still water. Let's warm it up with your heart. So remember that your mind, your intellect, that's a really powerful tool. Use that tool. However, don't abuse it. Make sure that your mind doesn't make you too cold, so you basically don't have any dreams. You don't have anything to look forward to. So yes, acknowledge your mind, acknowledge possibilities, but remember, if you put some heart into it, it will melt. And in either case, whether it's ice cold, whether it's liquid and flowy, in both cases, there is beauty in it, and learn to appreciate it. And that's where acceptance comes in. So accept yourself as you are, perfect. Remember that, regardless of appearance, regardless of the phase, you can find beauty in both. If what you see is this cup that this lady is holding on, then message for you is to, well, what are your emotions? Pay attention to your emotions and let the emotions flow. Allow them to be. Because emotion is energy in motion. So by definition, it's in motion unless you hold on to it. So realize that let the energy flow. It's your duty to let it flow. And if it wants to linger around, let it be. If it wants to flow, let it flow. And what you will discover, if you have any negative patterns and negative emotions that are lingering longer than you desire them to be, then usually that means there is a thought or belief, usually subconsciously, creating patterns that hold on to these emotions. Well, once you realize who is holding on to these emotions, and it's some subconscious part of you, and why you? Because you are in control, and it's your subconscious, so you can become conscious of it. So once you realize who is holding on to, you can make a decision. What do I do with it? What do I do? And usually I let it be. I don't do anything. I let it flow. And as you let it flow, emotions flow. So that's the message for you, how to let go, how to be perfect as you are. If you pick this card, then again, first things first, as soon as you see the card, pay attention. What's the first thing you see in there? And then, once you see it, pay attention to where do your eyes go? What seems to be the most important thing? Pay attention to those things, and those things will reveal you the most value on this card, on what to embrace. This card shows you the present. For you to have new beginnings, you have to embrace the present moment. This is what this card means. So let's see. For you, it's embracing love. It's the union in love. So I'm just struggling here with lighting so you can see the card. So if the first thing that you see are these dolphins behind, then remember that love is a feeling. It's natural, and as much as your mind can try to repress it, suppress it, and pretend it's not there, it's still part of your core being. It's animalistic. So allow yourself to have union, first and foremost, with yourself. And once you're fulfilled within yourself, then you can seek that other. So embrace that. Realize that, yes, you have body, you have hormones, you have all these things, and it's natural to want to love. So give it to yourself. First and foremost, give it to yourself. So if the thing that really strikes out to you is this kind of lotus flower rising up from the water, then message for you is embrace that you are a flower, you are a gift. You are the one. You are the one who fulfills yourself with love. You are love. You are perfect as you are. So regardless of appearances, ask yourself, how would I treat myself if I knew I am worthy, if I'm loved? What would I truly would like to do? Ideal version of me. How would I bloom? And remember, like a sun doesn't need to be noticed to know that it's sun hot and really nurturing. And like a flower, you don't need anyone to appreciate you. you just appreciate yourself. And as you appreciate, other people appreciate you too. So be the flower, shine brightly, and appreciate your shine, because you are a gift. Appreciate it. If you really get drawn to either of these people coming out of these cups, then it's really time to step into your cup. It's really time to really play full out and play like you have a full cup. What do you do if I had a full cup? And I mean emotionally full cup. And it doesn't mean that you have to like really go out there and like spend energy you don't have and pretend you will have it. In some cases that works. If you're like a generator or manifesting generator from human design, then just doing what you love will fill your cup. So that's what it would mean for a generator, to step into your cup. Like, do what you love. And as you do what you love and love what you do, your cup overflows. So do that. If you're not a generator by any means, then if you're a projector, then I suggest find other generators who do what they love. So join hands, join forces, find someone who really, really enjoys their life. If you're a reflector, then for you it's more about yes, surrounding yourself with people who enjoy what they love, but then again stepping back like that flower and finding your own time with yourself, your alone time. So in that case, like really, be mindful that do you give yourself space, and ask yourself, regardless of which type you are, ask yourself, how do I fulfill myself? What do I need? And often, if you're a reflector, you will hear that, well, I need alone time, I need space, I need to find myself again, I don't know who I am anymore. And finally, if you are manifester, then go out, try something new, and then tell someone else, because you're not meant to do all the work on yourself. Tell someone, invite people on your magical journey. And if you get drawn and attracted in this card by these cups, then hold the space. Your fastest path to have magical new moon and create new beginnings is through holding a space for yourself and asking like, what do I feel? And allowing yourself to feel. Be present. What's happening? What is it? And be curious. Hold yourself a space. Give yourself a space. And that's what to embrace for you. And if you pick this card, then this is what to invite more of. So this is more about seeing what's present, and this card is about what to welcome, because new things are coming, and I want you to focus a bit more on the future. Yes, you want to let go of the past, you want to be present, thankfully present, but you also want to invite a new thing, expect it, prepare for it, create space, as I said, cup, create space for new emotions, for new feelings. So first, notice what's the first thing you see as you see this card. That's the most important thing. And if I don't mention it, research it, search the thing that is there, and symbolism, meaning. Even ask ChatGPT and ask what does it mean in ancient symbolism, all these things, and you will get your answer. And then see where you get drawn to. Again, this is also important cue for you to get the most value. So let's start. So for you, this Pisces new moon will come with lots of energy. So invite more energy and welcome energy. As I said before, plan your schedule. Okay, if I knew I can get back to my old self that had lots of energy, like everyone had lots of energy as they were childs, almost everyone. Everyone had moments in life when they had lots of energy. Model that. Go back to that. And so let's go into more details. So if you see yourself and if you get drawn to this green man here, which kind of looks a bit like a hanged man, and in that case, the message for you to embrace is that get down to business. It's a lot of things for you to do, and enjoy the process. It's really important for you to enjoy the process, because if you don't enjoy the process, even though it looks like it's almost here, it's almost there, you still have to make it. You still need to have that endurance. And welcome the new beginnings. Welcome something new. And it might be, so this card could mean that either you're almost finishing and just as the next step, there's one last step for you to take before it's finished, or it's something new coming entirely. So it's up to you to see which stage you are at. Is it something completely new with 9 steps ahead coming your way, or you're at step 8 and it's just that last one? So see how it feels. And then plan accordingly. Okay, if I knew that there's just one more step ready, would I give myself all? And if I knew that there's marathon ahead, how would I go about it? And then, most importantly, message of this card is like passion. Like really, get that fire up and going. If what sticks out to you are these kind of arrows and things in the background, then make sure your focus is sharp. Like an arrow, where are you aiming? Really focus and be mindful. Do meditations, mindfulness practices. Notice, where do you put your mind to? What's important? And where are you investing your attention? That will give you the best results for this Pisces new moon, is really aligning yourself with what you want, making sure everything is aligned in row. If you get attracted by the flames in the background, then remember, you being awesome comes with heat, and not everyone might like it. So be okay with that. Some things change. Embrace new possibilities, new heat, new you that is passionate, that has energy to do stuff. And yeah, of course you have energy. And if you do it purely from pure place of love, in heart, from love, with love, then you don't have to worry about burnout, because you always follow the heart. You always follow the heart and intuition and prioritize yourself as perfect as you are. And as you prioritize yourself, how can you burn out? You get fulfilled, and you can stop whenever you feel like stopping, because it's your passion. And you do what you love, and you get fulfilled by doing what you love. So that's it for this Pisces new moon. Now the summary. So in summary, thing to let go is realizing that you are perfect. Whatever the present moment has brought you, whether it's ice cold or flowy water, you can always find beauty in it. And realize, where do you want to put yourself? Where do you want to ground yourself? Do you want to be really dreamy and not that much grounded? Or you want to be really grounded, but there's no dream, so life is boring. So see how you want to play it, and let go if it's not what you wanted to be in. Then embrace the present moment. Embrace love in present moment, and realize that you have to fulfill your cup. And only after you fill your cup, you can go out and have some fun with other people. And embrace new beginnings. Realizing that whether you're at the last step or you're about to start something new, do it like it's your last moment. And do it with passion. Because that passion will bring you energy and will save you lots of hassle. So endure it through and embrace your true gift, because you are perfect as you are. So have it magical.